think I've made it work. We'll make sure that everything, let's see if it says I have sound. It says I have sound. Oh, it does that. I'm blurry. Come on, focus on me. Hello. Happy Tuesday that pretends to be a Monday because school has gone back here, but it didn't go back until a Tuesday. So yesterday we had a museum Monday and no live streaming. So I just bumped the Monday to Tuesday. So hopefully this is working. YouTube has, for the last kind of 20 minutes, been giving me lots of little spinny wheels of nothingness. And so I'm really, really hoping that this isn't too like buffered or stop and start or anything. So we'll just cross all our fingers and see what happens from there. Lovely. So today I'm going to do a nighttime photo with the January kit. We're going to have a look and see if we can pull any colors that look like they should go with a nighttime photo. And if not, what should we do? So I've got this 4x6 photo for today. I'm going to show you here as I switch to the desk that I have gone ahead and just printed out everything from January so far that I know I want in my album. I'm going to try to do that as I go this year, but I'm also looking at my supply of printer paper and ink and knowing I need to, if I'm going to keep that idea, I'm going to need more supplies. So there we go. Here is last Friday's live stream layout all done. I just needed to finish the journaling. Didn't I do everything else, I believe, in the live stream? I'm really happy with how this came out and loving the gold on all of these different colors. I mean, I always love a bit of gold mist, but I came to my desk when it was dry and I was just like, ooh, that looks extra nice on this neutral that I didn't expect to really be super duper with gold. I didn't really think that that would be fabulous, but I really like it. So there we go. That was from last time, so you can watch that on the last live stream if you like. And I do need to get the thumbnails changed. Hopefully I can do that today or tomorrow. I actually made the new one and then took it out in all of the things I was trying to figure out why was YouTube giving me no go. And so I thought, well, maybe the thumbnail is too big or something. So I took that out. I don't think that was it, but I try. Right. So photos that I have taken so far. So I'm going to do a page with 2 photos from the gigantic titan of a dinosaur at the Natural History Museum. That's just its thigh bone, folks. Yeah. And I posted this one on Instagram stories yesterday, and basically you need a wide angle lens in order to take any photos of this exhibit because everything is so big. This dinosaur takes up the entire hall and its tail basically has to loop outside of the hall. So the photo of WB in front of Giant Dinosaur made him look really tall, but all it is that I've used a wide angle lens. I promise you, it is not that the boy is big. It is the dinosaur that is big, and the boy is very small. So there'll be a layout about this, but it's not going to be a best of both worlds because I want to use Field Trip. Because I don't know if we've mentioned, but I designed dinosaur papers one time, and I want to use that collection for the dinosaur photos. Even though I don't do a lot of theme stuff, I'm going to do theme stuff then. So yeah, this is the gigantic dinosaur from Patagonia. And can we just talk about dinosaurs in their generation versus dinosaurs in my generation? How come we can find things that are even bigger now? I love that we're still running into giant bones. I actually can answer that question, but I don't know. But yeah, biggest ever discovered. And this is, this near complete is actually made from bones of about 6 different dinosaurs, they reckon. Cool. And then these are going to go front and back in a 6x12 divided page protector because we saw both of these shows in the first week of January. This is Sondheim's Old Friends, and this is this year's Palladium Panto, which is Peter Pan. So I'm going to do a page, just a half-size page about each of those. So that'll be 12x12. Those will be front and back 6x12. And today, 12x12. So this is actually after the Panto, so that will work with the half page next to it. A little bend and snap for you today. And, oh! I didn't catch that. So Sophia says, if I need more information about how they discovered the gigantic titan of a dinosaur, that there's a David Attenborough program about it. Excellent. So this is Carnaby, and it is actually their Christmas decorations. There we go. But Carnaby doesn't go in with like traditional Christmas decorations. In the past, they've had the lyrics to Bohemian Rhapsody as you walk down the road. This year, it was the Carnaby universe. And if you look back behind WB in that background, the lights made planets and galaxies and all sorts of stuff back there. So I've got this, and this is such a WB kind of moment. Like we're just walking down the road and he says, hold on, you hold back and take my picture. And he runs a few steps up, does a pose, and it's like 5 seconds and done. So I have to get the shot or the moment is gone. So that is what we're going to do today. I also have a very important question. Zena, are you out there? I have a non-scrapbooky friend who was like, I'm going to watch your live stream today. So I don't know if she's here or not, but she subscribed so that she could join in the live chat. But I don't know if she is here, if she wants to out herself or not, but I'm making it possible for her. Okay, let me just get some paper on the desk and then I'll give my little speech and we will start. All right. It's interesting that you say Dippy, Elaine. So Dippy is a very famous other large dinosaur, but smaller. Hilariously, I grew up being told it was Diplodocus, the pronunciation. But Dippy is referenced on the wall in this exhibit, and it has the emphasis. And WB pointed out that I say it wrong according to the Natural History Museum. So there we go. I stand corrected. Diplodocus is how they have it set out for pronunciation on the wall. So there we go. Anyway, when we got into this room, because we'd seen the individual bones, but not the whole thing together yet. Like obviously that's the end of the exhibit. You go through and you learn, and then all of a sudden you come into the last hall and it's there. And WB said, wait, is this the last room and it's the real one? Or is this Dippy come back to the Natural History Museum so that then the room after this is even bigger and you have them next to each other to compare? And that is not the case. But if the museum was one giant hall bigger, don't you think that would be epic? Like, because we all know that Dippy is huge. Sadly, Dippy is also not a real skeleton, but moving on. Right, so these are the things that we have in this month's kit. So let's see what we want to put with these nighttime photos. So, I mean, actually, that's kind of cool because of the planet thing and the big circles. So we could do that. I don't think the planets really go with the embroidery hoop. We're going to use that for something else. Yeah, that's the answer, isn't it? So let's do that. I'll do my speech and then I'll try and figure out what the sketch is for today. Right. Hello. So yes, there will be a dinosaur video very soon. Hello, my name's Shimelle. I teach online scrapbooking classes, design scrapbooking products, and help you use them to tell your story in a creative way. It's not just my hobby, it is my job, and that means anytime I scrapbook on the internet, it's considered advertising, and legally, I need to make sure you're aware of that. So thank you for watching my hashtag advertising. I appreciate you being here, whether you are live, chatty, watch from Tomorrowland, quiet, craft, don't craft, just a friend who decided to finally see what that whole my friend is a scrapbooker on the internet thing is about. Any of you, you're all welcome here, and you're welcome to join in the chat. If you're new here and you're wondering why you can't join in the chat, you just need to subscribe, and 5 minutes after you've subscribed, you'll be able to talk in the chat. Fabulous. If you want to find links to things like the supplies or the classes, you can find all of that in the description box below this video. I have updated this this video description. The last one, the link goes to the wrong month's kit. I'm terrible. I have fixed it. It should take you to January supplies for this one. I need to go back and edit the old one, but I have fixed it. Anything else? I think that's it. Okay, let's scrapbook. Sam says, yeah, you are here. I am here. It's true. The rumors are true. I'm here. Okay. So let's take the branding strip off. So this is from Vicky B's Discover and Create collection with American Crafts. And what do we got there? Some dotty things. Lovely. So I'm thinking we need as many dots in the top as we can. Oh, kind of like that. So the paper actually comes this way. And I don't think there's a wrong way, but I think that's nice and feels quite galaxy-ish. Oh, Shimelle, you did not do a great job there. Okay, so let's sketch her out here. Oh, also, am I not in the shot here? Come on. I rearranged my camera over Christmas to try and get a better proportion of layout to screen so that you don't have so much empty space. And I'm not used to where I need to hold everything just yet. So please, please, please do not be afraid to shout at me and say, "You're off the screen, Shimelle," because I just need to do a little adjusting. Okay. So, hello, Sketchhog. How are you finding this January? Oh, it's very lovely, and you can almost learn to draw squares. Almost. Okay, so photo is going to go in this quadrant over here. Surprise, surprise. It's going to have layers behind it. So there's going to be this kind of text on a curve. Do you think I can work with that for the title? Or I could use the curve of the circles. And this one for journaling. Okay, so let me kind of pencil in the pattern. Apparently my pencil is dangerous. I'm just gonna drop stuff. Okay, so I've got this kind of pattern paper with circles like this. Yeah. This one's gonna have the writing in it. And I'll do something like that. And then maybe some small writing and one up here, so that feels framed. Then, oh. So you know I normally love my diagonal to go that way. Don't let me. I'm probably going to, by default, get into the habit of just trying to get back to it, and I want to stick away from it. I want to take the embellishment through this like that, and then just bring enough into these layers that it connects. Okay. Amy did not see the layers coming. Amy, if she teases me too much, I'll just start tearing stuff. So, Amy, I don't have plans to tear, but I can't promise. Okay, so there's your sketch if you want to screen grab it. The pencil lines are from me just trying to mark out the pattern paper. Okay? All right. What supplies do we have in here that can work? Well, we've got that star pattern from before. And there's not, let's put away that dangerous pencil. And there's not enough to go all the way across the photo, but that doesn't matter in a paper stack, because you're just going to put it off to the side. And it does still have this color and the yellow in common. So we're going to bring it up like this and chop like that. Then we've also got the frames. So let's see, is this one a good size? Just put that on top like that, I think. And then we'll have that. What else can we add in there? So these three are going to be backgrounds for other videos, so let's not chop them up. But we've got is there anything here? Oh, these are also in the sticker book, so if I want those motifs, I can just grab them. That's all right. Flowers I can cut out. So looking at this color, now we had a bit of purple in the last one that I cut out and then didn't use, didn't we? It's here. It's a butterfly. So purple is a color that I always tend to think works well with nighttime shots. I don't think it goes with the rest of the layout though. So I'm gonna say no. We got other stuff. I do kind of like that yellow. So, see if we can work this one in. Interesting because it has a circle element, but it's within a square. And then, all of these die cuts, what do we want? So I don't really need blocks to write on in this case because I'm going to write straight onto the background. However, if writing straight onto your background paper scares you, don't worry. And what you need to do is, one, you could just pencil lines onto this and then erase them later. My preference, if I do it that way, is to come back the next day to erase it. Let the ink of your journaling really, really, really settle down and be set before you try to take it out. So we can have a little yellow tab. That color might work. Oh, there is a bit of pink in this background paper actually. So that's a possibility. Writing on the background paper. Harmony is scared. You don't be scared. It's all right. That one could also work if you wanted a journaling card just to go over it. If you've got this same set of supplies, you could put that on top of the orange square, or orange circle, sorry. That's a circle. Okay. So we've got that happening so far. Then stickers from a couple different places. We got a sticker book, we got a sticker sheet. So, and let's look at the lettering here so that I can plan. Do I want to use those letters or do I want to go to something else? I think if it makes it something that I could spell out in just the yellow or possibly the yellow and the pink, then yes, but I don't want this aqua in with that background paper. Okay, so we'll see when I get to figuring out what I should call it, if that makes sense or not. Okay, but then anything else we want here? I mean, planets. Field trip also works for that, but I'm not breaking my rules. I don't need themes. I just want to do it for dinosaurs. Right. So these say, what expressions have I got? Important, write a note, for the record, life is sweet. So this one brings in background color. So that one says happy. And we've got a yellow. It says, thank goodness. We've got, I don't want the green, yellow, peach, pink, orange, but there's not orange in this set. Can I use this white one with irony? It says just an ordinary day. Yep. And one more from this that's a different color. Or maybe we just stay all within the yellow. Why not? Let's do this small one. It says a great time. Okay, we got those. We can do some little tuckies from these small ones once everything else is in place, I reckon. Okay, and anything that I really want to remember from this one. And then floral is my next question. Do I want a floral from here or from this paper? Should I do those two? I think so. And this time with a halo. Yeah? Let's try it. Which means bringing the black into the design. I'm gonna try it. Oh, you know you came to watch me cut stuff out. That's, you know, always the best part. Pop dot backs and detail cutting. Never was there anything more exciting to watch except paint drying. Okay. But you know, sometimes, one of these days I'm just going to chop something in half and you'll be like, oh, all my time of waiting and watching has paid off. So the last live stream I did some flowers from these with no halo. I just went right into the color. This I'm going to do with a halo, which means I can keep this fiddly bit just by kind of rounding it out. And the other one, I just cut them off and didn't include any of the fiddly pieces. Now your halo doesn't need to be completely perfect, like completely even all the way around. But the more even you can keep it, the less obvious it is that you cut it out of a piece of paper. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. Sometimes it really doesn't matter that, you know, I cut it from a piece of paper. If I wanted everything to look like it was not handmade, then I would use the more precision tools. I would die cut things. I would use my die cutter like all the time, my machine, my silhouette, to cut stuff out. I would, what else would I do? I would not use giant scissors. I would use a trimmer for every mat instead of just scissors. There are so many ways I could be more precise, but I'm here for the handmade, not the precision. Different people, different desires in what you make. I've never been about precision, and if you didn't know that, then my nails today might come as a bit of a surprise. So my nails are a big old hot mess today, but they're painted. I did that thing where you're like, this is in my schedule today. I'm going to put nail varnish on so that I don't do today's live stream with naked, discolored, inky nails. But also, did I put enough time on there to stay still afterward? No, I did not. See you later, Joanna. Bless you, trying to stay up on the other side of the world. Go to sleep. It'll be here on the replay. Okay, so we got one of those. This one is going to get cut off a little bit, but I can have it go underneath a layer or off the edge of the page so that doesn't put me off choosing it. Sophia is feeling seen by my description of naked, discolored, inky nails. That is how crafters roll. It's true. Also, I'm now to the point where I really should wear reading glasses to paint my nails. But do I want to admit that to myself and actually do it? No. So, we'll see, we'll see. See, just like my scissor lines make you know, I made this by hand. My ink nails make you know, she did those herself. She did not pay a professional. No, she did not. It's all right. Okay. So we've got all of that and it all needs ink. Let's go. So Zena's going to come in and be like, what on earth are you doing? So for Zena and anybody else who happens to find this as their entry point into scrapbooking, hi. So this is called a booper. Well, it is in my world. In the bigger craft world, it's called an ink applicator, but that's far, far too fancy a name and too direct a name because it does apply ink. But more importantly, it goes boop, 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 boop. So it's a booper. Now, don't ink the photo itself because the ink would mostly not stick. But I like all of my pieces from different paper collections to look like they were always meant to be the same size that they are now, that I didn't just cut them. I don't know why it's a thing to me, but I feel like each piece of paper is just, it's meant to be this size. It was always meant to be this size. I did not cut it down from a bigger piece of paper. It's just a little lie I tell myself as I craft, and I like it. So there's that. And then also, if you have lots of different papers from different collections and they all have slightly different shades and styles and all of that, giving them something that they all have in common helps them blend together and work as a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. So, ink. So that's why I put ink on the edges of everything. This is a really dry distress ink pad. I have two of them that I use for edges. They are one black and one brown. Today I'm using brown. I think I'll probably use brown for most of January because I've got these warm peachy tones and I tend to like the brown with the warm tones, even though I know I've got black accents here. So there we go. Sophia and Harmony are just confused that none of the shops list them as boopers now because it needs to just be known that that's what they're called. They're called boopers. It's true. WB says so. When he was like, how old was that? 5? Is he 5 or 6? Yeah, I think he was just about to turn 5 because it would have been the beginning of lockdown, wouldn't it? Yeah, just about to turn 5. Okay. So this is going to go like that. That's glue on a roller, an adhesive roller. Am I using a whole bunch of this turquoise here in the middle? Yeah, I kind of am. So we can use that later if we want, because I know I don't have much of this one left, and it's only the second live stream of the month. Okay. Then that on top of the frame. You could put it in the frame, but I'm going to go with that side. Okay. Now, should I pull this down to a circle? Okay, put this one on this side because that leaf is going to go over the edge. Oh, not here, Shimelle. I was looking at this side. Okay, but I could go all the way there. Like that, yeah. What color brown ink do I use? Brown. It is walnut stain, but honestly, any of the browns that you want to use. Do not overthink which brown is brown. Use the brown you have. That's what it is. It's the brown I have. Okay. This one up this side. Like that. Yeah. I've just stuck that to the page when nothing else is stuck to the page yet. Okay. Come here. This, and then I want to bring that pink down close to the photo, I think. So put that over the top there. Yeah, but I've still not got this. This line is a little bit offset from that line. When I'm layering everything up, I want all my edges to be just a little bit offset. And this one can tuck behind all that. Like that. And that one over here. Yep. Like that. Okay, so I just need now to decide, what are you doing? Box or circle or gone? So this needs to come over because I'm losing that. Still got plenty of places I can tuck in there without losing all my glue. Okay, so let's take this to the edge here. Don't love that little spot there. Like that. Tony, no. Boopers. Because you go boop, boop, boop. There are no G's involved. Hello, Corey. Right. Rita votes cut this out. But I like that it has yellow here, so I'm going to halo it if I can. And it's always best to try the halo first. If you get the halo wrong, you could always do it without a halo. But you can't add it back in. I don't blink when I'm cutting circles, and then by the time I get to the end, my eyeballs are really dry. I don't know why I do these things. Okay, excuse me while I blink. Booper, boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Okay, so I'd kind of like to go in here to bring the circles together. But then I have this gap, so that's where I need to add more stuff. What? She's going to fix it with more? Yeah, she's going to fix it with more. More. Okay. So let's see. First from here. So I've got a globe. I mean, I know that's not like planets in space, but it's still kind of planet adjacent. It's a planet. I'm going with it. And it's a circle. So that helps with getting all of these things to feel like they go together. Underneath? Yeah. I know there's a little gap there, but it's going to be okay. Because I got these. See? Yes! I'm with you, Suki. I saw it earlier. You're good. I will have a look later. Thank you. Whatever it is, I shall investigate. Hope you're all good. Also, our lady who needed me to, oh, Harmony! It happened on Earth! Ergo, a globe always fits. Is this like me with the notebook sticker? I'm putting it on paper. It's scrapbooking with paper. Ergo, anything that's related to paper is just fine. It's totally thematic. It all goes. I love it. Our lovely lady, I won't shout out your name because I don't know if you're here or not, and I also don't want to make you feel like you're being shouted out. The lady who left, who came in the chat on the last live stream and said she needed me to find something for her class registration. I found it just before the video, but I haven't said it live yet, but I'm on it. I have found you in the system, worked out what happened. So we're all good there. It shall not take much longer. There we go. Right. And cameras are always relevant, even though we're, using our phones half the time, possibly more than half the time. Right. Here. Where are you going? Oh, there. Also, have I decided what that embellishment is going to be that's going through here? No, I have not. Why? Why decide things and have a plan when I could just keep you guessing the whole time? Here. Okay. I actually really like these to go along the circles. Keep in mind, if you're using both the cardstock stickers and the sticker book stickers, which are on the lighter paper stock, remember that they're different because like when you pull them up, I just done this one and then I went to pull this one up and about ripped it because they feel very different. And these you can have a bit of a stronger hand. These are a little bit delicate. Yes, Corey tells people her camera just happens to have a phone and not her phone just happens to have a camera. I'm totally on board with that. Yes. Let's just center that underneath the lens. But, maybe not too wonky. There we go. I'm going to use this, thank goodness, as sarcasm. Because have we met? So we quite often, because WB is a bit confident, happy in his own skin kind of kid. And I often say, it's so sad he has no personality, or thank goodness he's so shy, and things like that. So that's what I'm going to do with the thank goodness sticker. So this is going to have a little journaling in here. This is going to have some journaling here. This probably have the date and the place. Right. Moving on from there then. I still want something here, because look what I did, diagonal. And I want confetti. And I need to drink my coffee because otherwise I'm going to cough at you all. I might end up coughing anyway. Hold on. Hopefully that's the end of it. Yes, Harmony says, as someone who rarely uses their phone as a phone, it kind of blows my mind that people do use it as a phone. I hate phone calls. And when I was growing up, we talked on the phone for hours. But now, no, just text me. For crying out loud, just text me. If I get a phone call, my blood pressure just immediately goes up, I think, because I feel really stressful. Like the only time that somebody's going to call is bad news, which is not true. But like the sort of things they call you for it. Your kid is sick at school. Your kid has broken their arm on the playground. Those are phone call issues. Yeah, you have made a mistake or something, need to fix this big important life thing. That's a phone call. Ah! So yeah, anytime I get a phone call, I get really nervous. Silly. Okay, where did I say I wanted extra pieces? Up this way and here. And I don't think, I have round stationery, but I don't think I have just like circle type pieces. Karen hates phone calls. And back in the day, you ran to the phone when it rang. Yeah, totally. I've got 1, 2 of those shapes, so I could have a third one down here. I could bring that over to here too. That might help. Let's have a look. I want that color. So I've got yes, please, take note, special. Special? Carnaby doesn't always look like that. Elaine says, you don't flatten your battery by having your mother FaceTime you for hours? Just you? It's just you, Elaine. It is a long time when we do FaceTime with my mom. Oh my goodness. That is kind of funny. On top or underneath? On top. And then, what else could we do? So maybe like these little postage bits. What kind of colors? I'm going to pull in more of the blue with the nighttime effect here. So we'll have a tiny letter behind all this. Maybe not there, maybe here. And then this pink one, little postmark. Let's see here. I think I can tuck this underneath all this stuff. Now I've got a gap there. Of course I do. Let's bring it in smaller. Phrases. Can I just put a phrase here and cover that that's the end of that piece of paper? I think I could. I'm very curious to find out later if Xena was here the whole time and either didn't know how to join the live chat or was too scared. Xena, if you're there, don't be too scared. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, so that's the bowl there. This is the same post sticker that's there. I'm going to move the little one over to here and put the big one up here, if it'll agree. It might disagree, but I'm going to talk really nicely to it. Come on, you can do it. Oh yes, it's all okay. The sticker agreed. Thank you. Happier with that scaling, and then get that here. Okay, so you've got kind of a triangle effect going there. We need some confetti, however, and we need a title. So now one thing I wondered, the tiniest enamel dots here are too big to go in the little centers there. Now this size, fine. So I'm going to put pink pieces there. But if I want to put it on here, I need to go to the tiny, like Altenew or Hero Arts. Oh, thanks, Sophia. Sophia is reminding you that if you enjoy this stuff, you should give it a thumbs up. Well, thanks. That's super duper awesome. Are the Altenew ones small enough? Ooh. They are, I was going to say they're just a smidge smaller. No, I think they're exactly the same. Okay, but Hero Arts, these are smaller. This is the wrong color for this layout, but you can see those are smaller. Yes. So, or these dots, which I have out from Christmas, but that's okay. Do we like the gold or the yellow? Or the creamy white? I actually like that one. Okay, let's just have the little pearl ones. Ah, are you still sticky? Yeah, okay. And then one down here, so I could do that in the same color. Lovely. Oh, actually, I won't put those away yet because those are a great color match for this layout. I'll leave them just in case. All right. Now, talked about putting a title on this curve here. What am I going to call it? I don't want to just copy what's already in the photo. And I called the other layout, so that the other one's New Year's Day Witches, because I kind of want to do something like sparkle, because it's a very sparkly street. What could I put with sparkle? Haha. I know I have a whole collection called Sparkle City, and this is a city, and there we go. But no, that's not what I'm doing. Oh, Karen says, I wanted to thank you for joining your Christmas. I use your prompts in Vicky B's Peppermint Kisses album. She has a workshop and creates pages for the album, and I did it. Well done. You're so welcome. I'm so glad that you have enjoyed it. I'm going to be messaging Christmas folk today to tell you when I'm finishing my album in a couple live streams this week, because I got quite a lot in there, but it still needs a little bit of finishing, so I'm going to be live streaming that this week. I just want to make sure and pick WB up from school before I send that out, because he woke up with a terrible cough, but not the kind of cough that you can't go to school for, just that you can't sing. He had no singing voice left, so he's called in sick to work today, but he's gone to school, and I just want to make sure he didn't get any worse during the day, and it is just garbage in his throat. So I just want to make sure that's fine before I set the times, because you know, if I set the times, then he'll have like some horrible illness, right? That's how life works. So that's why. Okay. Is that camera not in the sticker book, or is it there and I already used it? I didn't already use it. I used a typewriter. If it's not in here, we have missed a trick. I would like another page of cameras rather than so much stationery. I mean, I love stationery as much as anybody else. But you know what else I love? Cameras! Because they go with everything. Okay, so I would have loved another one of those cameras, but it's not in the sticker book at all. It's only on the 12 by 12. And there was just one. Sad times. Okay. There is another camera on the April and Ivy, but it's big. I used the little one last time, so I don't have that. So what are we thinking in terms of colors here? The yellow? Three there. We got Galactic Sparkle. Do you know, I was wondering about something with Galaxy or Galactic. Okay, it's not completely bonkers if somebody else says it. Oh, Rita says Sparkly Streets. I like the alliteration. Sparkly Nights, Sparkly Wishes, Shimmery Streets. Sparkly Streets sounds lovely. I just literally like the sound of that. So let's do something there. So then I'm going to save 3 to put with the title. That's not going to work with these letters, so I need to figure out what letters I'm going to use. The ones I used last live stream were hot pink. I think that's a bit too out there. Too much contrast. So we've got, I'm just going to close the cupboard door there and hope for the best later. What have we got here? That only has one S, so there's not enough of that. This is a really nice color match to that one. This is the coral, Doodlebug Coral is a nice match to that tone there. S, P, A, no R's of any kind. Well, not that then. This also has no R's. What am I like? Or we mix them all together. Why not? I'm not sure if I'm going to like this at all, but I'm going to try it. Also, I'm not sure how much of a curve we're going to do here. Sophia is out here giving me ways to Frankenstein the letters, but you know I don't love to, even if you put it in capitals. When do I call an alpha letter sheet done? Oh, not soon enough. Yeah, not soon enough. I hang on to them longer than they really need to be hanging out. I basically don't get rid of them as I go. Just every once in a while I'll be like, oh, my letter stickers don't fit in my letter sticker box, so let's cut out all of the ones that are most difficult to use anymore. And that's when they go. Oh, beep, boop, beep, boop. R2D2, the dryer, is talking to me. There we go. Right. Do you know I have not checked the time at all? Woo, we're good. I suddenly thought, is it past 3? No, it's not. Oh, I can't do an S in that one. Right. Julie doesn't have this paper, but she's going to experiment with inks and a circle stencil. I think that's a brilliant idea. Going to do the T in this alpha? Yeah. What has an R? Only this one. A letter literally jumped off at me? Okay. Everyone needs a cue. No E's on there. And capital S to finish? What do we think? Yes, no, maybe so. I'm going to put this mix of letter stickers down here too. I think that's going to help. Can't do the W there. Okay. Got a WB, W and a B. Harmony and Sophia say that if they mix up the letters, it looks a mess. But watching other people do it, it's fine. I don't know. I think maybe it just looks better once it's set and you're looking at it for the first time. It looks odd as you build it. Yeah. No B's there. Here. 4 from the page. Oh yes, that's a really good point. Elizabeth uses, when she gets to the end of a set of thickers and she can't spell anything, she uses them basically as pop dots or foam strips, because that way it's still not going to waste. It's just not becoming a letter. That's fine. Okay. So this one's going to be filled with journaling. And there's going to be some journaling here too. Maybe I just need to have 3 journaling bubbles. I might end up with that much journaling. We'll figure it out. Okay, what else can we put in here? You know, this frame here. I'm just going to add a little bit more layering with one of the smaller ones. I'm going to use a square one because I find them hardest to use because I never remember to print my photos as a square. All right. So instead of trying to use it to frame anything, I'm just going to use it as pieces to layer. And I don't have to use all 4 here. I could use 2 here and 2 on another day. Rita points out if the lettering, your mixed up lettering is not standing out enough, you could always outline it. It is very true. I find that scarier than writing on a background, but it is a very nice look. All right, so what I'm thinking is this bit behind here. Amy, if you saw that, you didn't. It was just scissors. They were so fast you didn't see them. So that bit there. And then another piece of it here. So I'm not trying to make these look like they are one piece. So I can put them slightly offset. Like that. Then what pieces do I have left? These here. Amy did see that. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Where do I want it to go? Maybe all just down here together. My husband had never heard the expression, if you saw that, you didn't. And I used it over the Christmas break. I can't remember what it was. And he just looked at me and went, "Are you trying to be fancy?" I'm like, "That's an expression." He's like, "No, it's not. You just made it up." I'm like, "It's really not me." But it made me laugh a lot. I should have stuck them together before I tucked it underneath. It's okay. There we go. That's what I want. Nice. Okay. And then I wanted one more set of yellow dots here with my title. Now, gold, yes, normal. You're used to it. Do you know what else I want to splash on this? Black. Will you let me, or is it too frightening to throw black paint on it? was going really well until that one giant droplet. Okay, everybody's going, yes, do the black. Throw some black paint on there. Okay. Elaine, gray would be nice. All right. What have I got that I can use for black? I think I only have like actual acrylic paint. I don't have a black mist. Dark green, gray, but not a black. And my gray is quite light. So I know I do have some acrylic paint in black here somewhere. She says, I believe it is here. Oh, where would it be? Is there black in this? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I dropped the microphone. Found the black paint. Drop the microphone. Okay. Right, this, and then it is time to go. Uh-oh. Okay, I might have to do it off camera. Oh no, it's only the top that's sealed. Is there wet paint underneath? Let's find out. I do actually somewhere have a giant tube of black, so, but I'm not going to keep you waiting, and I'm not going to be late to school just because I don't know where it is. I can find it later this evening. But let's see if we can do anything with this one. Oh, no. I'm going to need to find the other one. Okay, so it's going to be a surprise. Maybe it's so here's the thing. So I haven't posted on my feed on Instagram in so long since the main character energy announcement. It wasn't on purpose. It just happened, and then I left it so long that I keep trying to go to post something, and then I get scared and back away. Should I film having this layout that's basically done and throwing black paint on it, and that's my re-entry into my Instagram feed? If I do that, will you all come and click the like button and cheer and say, it's okay, you threw black paint on your page, it's all fine. You do that? Okay. If you're game for that, I'll do that. Right, so here's one last look at the layout, and I will see you again either in a Christmas live stream or here on Friday morning at 10 a.m. So, to have a look at these bits up close, there's the title, all these layers around there, and then the big circle there is going to be filled with journaling. There's going to be journaling, and I think 2 more of them as well. I think maybe here too. So there's going to be a bunch of writing, and then I'll throw some black paint on top. Okay, you're encouraging me. You say you're going to come engage with the post if I do that. So I will try and get that done ASAP and actually be brave enough to post on my own Instagram account. I know it's ridiculous. Right. There we go. I'll break my silence. It was an accident. I didn't stop posting on purpose. I just did it by accident. Right. Let's see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the thumbs ups. Have a wonderful day and do something creative. See you later.